Well, hello, friends and followers. My Drake obsession continues. So I picked up this TR4C, and I was always curious what a TR4C would be like. Anyway, here's a good example of one. Been working on this about an hour now. PTO seems pretty good. Anyway, the guy said, I bought it from an eBay, he said, when you turn this thing on, it will pop the fuse in the power supply. And I checked all the supply pins on the back of it, and I couldn't find any shorts, so I plugged it in, and it ran for about, I don't know, 5 seconds. And then this tube that was installed back here started lighting up blue, and I saw shorts and sparks. I turned it off, and sure enough, it blew the fuse. So I pulled that tube out, put it back in the wall socket, put a fuse back in the power supply in the AC4. I turned it back on. It lasted about 5 more seconds and it quit. And I thought, well, okay, so fuse blew again. So I put in fuse number 2 into the AC4 power supply and lit it up. And now I find that any tube with a 6-volt heater is not lit. Any tube with 12 volts is lit. So that's a clue on why it's not working. And I checked the schematic, and looks like the tubes with 6 volts are handled differently than the ones with 12 volts for heater. So yeah, here we go. So I'm trying to locate this now. You can see the 12 volt ones on top all have a 12 volt line that feeds them 12 volts AC, like this it is. Filament fuse. Oh, okay. Here's what happens. So this goes through an RF choke here. Oh, wow. So, holy crow. If the finals aren't installed, this thing is not going to light up because the 6 volts goes through the finals. Isn't that crazy? So, I took the finals out. I have no 6 volt, and that's why, because it goes through the finals. So, I got to put in a few finals, I guess. Hey, yikes, huh? So, 6 volts, 6.3 volts AC. Does that make sense? 6.3 volts AC. So I would think that would be a source of 6.3 volts AC. And they're running it through. Yeah, I don't quite understand yet how this works. Filament fuse here. This comes in. These are all 12 volt tubes and they're grounded. So this must be 12 volts coming in here. They put this through here and they put these tubes in. So everything passing through here, that gets passed off to these tubes here, and they become dependent, which is really weird. It's almost like it's a cheap little step down through the heaters of the final tubes. Well, I don't know. I'll throw one in and see if the 6 volters start lighting up again. That's really, really weird, Drake. Milt Sullivan, what are you thinking here? He's looking down at me from heaven saying, well, I got you now. All right, so adventures with the Drake TR4 Charlie. This might turn out to be a pretty cool radio. It's really dusty. It's got shorts. Who knows what else it has, but it's got a relay missing or something. But we'll see how it turns out. All right, thanks for watching. Have a great day.